Buckle up, peeps. We are going to do a color crazy layout today for Thru the Rainbow 2.0. Hi, my name is Nikki and I'm with Nikki's Scrapbooking Adventures. In a previous video, I had mentioned that one of my side goals is to use my scrap room kits. And what a perfect opportunity to do so for the Thru the Rainbow. Our goal today is to use multicolor product, and we're going to use Our Love Song by Bella Boulevard this time around. So I got 3 sheets of paper with this kit. I got these really fun music notes, a multicolor rainbow, a rainbow paper, a heart paper, and then a multicolored flower. Plus on the red side is a red dot. And we're clearly going to be using almost this entire sheet of paper here today. And then these are my leftover die cuts. So I used a lot of the die cuts and things that they sent us as well. I am going to be using these as my finishing touch. What we're going to do today is we're actually going to glue this layout down. So you'll kind of see this process as it goes. Now, I was looking back through my photos, and I knew I wanted to scrapbook this specific photo of my son touching my hand through the plexiglass in his crib. Look at how cute he is. My fingernails are dirty. I just realized in that picture and now. Whoops. So, oh, and by the way, my ring is off because I swelled up so bad the other day and I just haven't put it back for fear that the ring is going to get stuck. So until my swelling kind of goes down, that ring is going to be sitting off my finger for a minute. I really truly think I just need it resized, but that is a deal for another day. Okay, so this is an instance where I am going to be getting a lot of photos on a layout because I took a lot of pictures of the same thing over and over again, like many of us do, but instead of just picking a primary photo, which is this 4x6 that I am choosing to use, I printed them out in 2x3s. And we talked about this before in a previous video about how you can resize your photos pretty quickly. And I used the Project Life app, just like what was described in that previous video. I'll definitely link that. But it is actually one of the easiest applications I found to use. I know people sometimes use Canva, and I just haven't played around with Canva enough to figure out how to get the photos to snap into place, similar to what the Project Life app does. So to resize my videos, if I want like a wonky size, I stupidly purchased an image size app. I mean, it works great. The reason I was stupid is because the only thing that it did was get rid of in-app purchases. So now I won't ever get bugged with those again. However, I didn't mind them. I thought I was getting additional functionality. That was on me for purchasing this app. But anywho, I will have now ad-free experience, which I'm absolutely grateful for. And I think literally that app for Android is called Image Size. Yeah, Image Size. It looks like this. It's a blue thing with or blue icon with a black background. So that is that. As you can see, I kind of already started. I figure while I jabber along, we can just get this sucker glued down. I'm using my T-square ruler to kind of square everything up. And then, because this part is really the hardest, I used a, I don't know, spatula, metal spatula kind of thing to pull up the tape underneath here. That has been actually the best way I've found to do that because if you just try to pull it up, it is more likely to, I don't want to adhere this yet. Hang on. Let me check something first. Oh, it is less likely to rip your paper. Gotta finish my thoughts here, Nikki. So my idea is that I'm going to go ahead and... Well, that's like perfect. I got that right on the first time. Sweet. So I actually can just glue this. Let me use a quick dry adhesive instead of this, because I do want this to dry pretty quickly since we're on here together. So this is Tacky Glue by Scotch. I'll link that down below for you. And I'll link this collection down below. This is super cute. I really, really like this collection, and I didn't think I would. I don't get very much Bella Volvar besides their bits and pieces, which I absolutely love, because you get so much for your money. And now, I say that when they were like $8. Now they're up to $10. I think I bought that one I was talking about for 113 pieces for $10. Like that. That is crazy. Right? Like 13 cents a piece. But anywho. Prices are going up, we all know it, right? I'm going to use double-sided adhesive from the Dollar Tree to adhere my ribbon. Now what I like to do with this is I'm going to lay it down on my paper first and then varnish it. And what I mean by varnish is I'm just going to take a tool or my finger, usually I take my bone folder, and I'm just going to rub it. I'm trying to ensure that, oh, that's definitely not gonna work. My adhesive adheres to the paper by doing that. You can use red score tape. I don't have very much of red score tape, but you can definitely use that. I reserve the red score tape for something that I know needs the extra little oomph. This is this. So we're going to take the ribbon and we are going to go right on top of that line of tape and press it down. And then, because this is not on my photo or anywhere near my photo, I'm going to take a clear transparent tape and tape this end down. It's not going to go anywhere now. And I'm going to cut this off and do the same thing. Notice that I only used the double-sided adhesive on the front of the page. I did not use it on the back of the page. I don't think that's necessary. I don't think the running it ends up creating a lot more bulk than is necessary. Next step. This is actually ribbon. I adhered with my art glitter glue to a piece of cardstock because the ribbon itself was transparent, well, or ish. Wasn't as opaque as I wanted it to be. So to make it more opaque, I just glued it to a piece of cardstock. That's a trick for you. So if you've got something like washi tape that is really transparent and you don't want it to be transparent anymore, glue it to a piece of colored cardstock, solid colored cardstock. Does not have to be white, although most of the time it is going to be white because your white background is what you use, right? I just had that slip up a little bit. Okay, so that, my friends, is my base page. Now we get on to the fun things, right? We get to decorate and lay out our photos. So let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and lay out our photos, and I'm gonna do some tucking, specifically in this corner here. So I'm gonna go like that to avoid that corner. And my 4 photos and this photo. Oops. Well, I should have moved everything to the left a little bit more. Bummer. And everything is already glued. So we're just going to roll with it. You know, this is kind of what happens, right? Real world scrapbooking right here, peeps. Real world scrapbooking. Okay. Did you know that most creators make their layouts multiple times before they present it to you? I am one such person. Do I care what order this is in? This is going to be that one because it's got a smudge. Okay, this one is going to go out her. And I measured it earlier. We're going to have a dot and a dot between each of these photos. They are pretty much the same. I don't do this very often. Well, let's rephrase that. I don't do this. This is actually probably one of the first layouts I've ever done like this. Now, it used to be a trend back in like, I don't know, 2013, 2014, where people would take the same photo over and over again and use it throughout their layout. I thought it looked really neat back then, so I am bringing back the trend on this one. And there. That's not in the right spot. Okay, so see, I'm just gonna slide this underneath to get that to less adhere. And I need to move these up and down. Oh, whatever. I'm just gonna do it. Okay. So this is the trend. You took all of the photos that you took from an event, including the ones that were duplicates because you couldn't find the right shot, and you just used them on your page. Now this is bringing back another one, sticker sneeze. I went a little crazy with this. I mixed in some My Mind's Eye with Love mixed bag gold foil elements to this because I just needed a little bit extra. And I pulled that from my Valentine's kit. Valentine kit has pretty much everything you could ever ask for damn Valentine's stuff. For Valentine's stuff. So, this is going to slide right under here. And I forgot about that. So let me use my handy dandy tool to lift this. So I can adhere this. I guess I wasn't done with my tape runner and I thought I was. So now I can lift all of that. This is gonna go kind of... Oh, can I get it to fit? Nope, I can't. It's okay. We're gonna scoot it over though. Well, we're gonna go like right there. It's good. Okay, so there's that. And then I got a cute little bird. And what'll happen is I'm gonna adhere. Man, I really got this off, didn't I? That wing is not supposed to be there, but oh well. I'm gonna adhere, or lay everything out, adhere the pieces one at a time, kinda, and then go back around when I'm done with my Scotch quick dry and make sure everything is adhered. So right now, I know, man, this needed to all shift down. It's fine. It's fine. It's just going off the page. Again, I need to lift this up. This is really handy dandy. Let me tell you. Now this is, the tape that I use is from Tape Jungle. And it is a permanent adhesive. So, I thought this is kind of funny. This little piece right here, All You Need Is Love, is actually from the With Love, My Mind's Eye, instead of the Bella Boulevard. I would think that phrase would be with Bella Boulevard because it is a very themed music type of love thing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move this guy over. I cut my paper wrong. See, these are flipped. So I'm gonna try to cover that up. The problem is that this kind of corner looks funky now. It's fine. Okay. So there's that. And I'm covering up the word gal pals because that is not what this is about. There's that. And then this actually has black on the back and it says be mine. It's not Valentine's Day, so I'm just going to add a little heart right up there. And that's that cluster. So to here, I'm going to go ahead and add some glue. And this is the tacky Scotch quick dry. So then I don't have to sit there forever and hold it, because that's a good thing, not to ever hold it. Okay. Line all that up. Trying to make it look like so the bird is holding the fan. I don't know what it's called. Banner. Oh my gosh. Trying to make it look like the bird is holding the banner. I don't know how well it's coming off, but that I got that idea actually from the My Mind's Eye pack of embellishments. Shoot, I just dragged all that glue off my piece. Okay, so those are sort of semi-adhered, minus this. And that is where I want it to be until I'm ready to do the final adhering, and I'll go through and do all of them. I really just wanted that to be in a spot. Okay, next section we'll do down here because it's a little bit easier. A little bit, because I messed up my placement. Shh, nobody will know. Nobody will know. Got this doily that I'm going to go ahead and use. This is like a really good sized doily. Bella Boulevards are usually, or no, what's the other B word? The B company. Bo Bunny. Bo Bunny is usually this size. And I actually picked these up at Michael's for super cheap, figuring that if I need a different color doily, I can do it. And super cheap, I mean like $2.99 plus 20% off or something like that. So absolutely worth it, because I think the Bo Bunny is charging like $5 for half the amount of doilies or something like that. It is ridiculous. So I'm bringing that foil down and XOXO right here. So this is from Bella Boulevard. These are from My Mind's Eye. Bringing down that foil. Sorry if there's like a super bad glare. Whoops, and I gotta move up. Super bad glare. To adhere this doily, I don't know if you saw on there, I just used a piece of adhesive, AGT, real quick on there to get it. Okay. And I'm eyeballing this because I don't really care. Well, it'll look straight. I'm eyeballing it, and I'm pretty good kind of at eyeballing. So there's that. Then this guy is gonna go right on top of that, just like that. So XOXOXO, XOXOXO, and then I'm gonna add my third cluster. So I have this cute little frame that I thought it would be super fun to just kind of plop right here. I can do this because I've got so much stuff, other stuff going on, and I'm just gonna make the decision of where this is going to be. And I'm going to make it on purpose cattywampus, sideways, whatever you call it. And then this sweetheart deal is going right here to say love you, sweetheart. Super cute. And then I've got a flower. We're just gonna kind of play with these, right? Like, Whatever. Just a little dot to go like that. So I don't normally do these gluing type of videos, but I think it's important to see different parts of the process, right? I usually already have my base page completed and thought of, at least, when I start my pages. You know, I don't think I mentioned this sketch is based on February 2022 sketch right here. I think I'm pretty close. I extended this border here and added an additional cluster. Like, my cluster moved. My title, I don't really have a title. I don't really care. I don't know that this one really needs a title. So I'm going to lay that down last. We're going to just kind of surround the flowers. Got some pink over here. We need some yellow. And then this guy is going to go under here. Just like that. And then I'm going to put my % right on top of those 3 flowers. I'm going to nestle in this XOXO. See, XOXO, XOXO, XOXO. And then I need some extra stuffs over here. So I have, let me do this first. I'm going to put all the adhesive on the back of here so that when I stick it down, because that's going to be my primary deal, it's going to go on top of all 3 of those. See, now it's like one giant deal. Ah, it keeps coming off. Hang on. Like so-ish. And then I'll put some adhesive here. And I think I was able to pull it off like right about there. And then I can adhere these like so. I really wanted to get this "and so cute" on there. It was one of the deals where I was like, okay, I want to use this as much as possible. And these are such cute pictures. Oh my gosh, so cute. So cute. Okay, so now in theory, I should, in theory, be able to stick this under. Like, there we go. That's what I needed it to do. There we go. Just like that. Okay. Like that. So you want the blue over here. And then you can stick that heart right there. Okay, now I can go around and just add extra adhesive everywhere. Try not to add too much. Enough so that it's not flapping in the wind, as Janet Madison says. But we'll adhere it everywhere it needs to be. Did I mention that these are really good sized doilies? I like these sized doilies. Thank you, Scrap Room, for these doilies, because they are a really good size. I am not sponsored by them, by the way. This is just my way to keep the cost low and get new product in, because I have that massive thing called FOMO, fear of missing out. And I want all the new things. I don't need all of the new things, clearly, but I also want to use all the new things. So this will kind of help me help myself stay in my budget. I'm hoping. Said that last year too with the Hip Kit Club. The problem with Hip Kit Club is that you only get Hip Kit Club stuff. And I'm not a huge fan of the Hip Kit Club stuff, except for their alphas. I will say, their alphas are the bomb. The problem with the alphas is you have to buy the main kit. And I don't want all of their main kit. They are so much like Pink Fresh, and they use Pink Fresh product. And clearly I have a boy. Pink Fresh does not cater to the boy. They cater to the girl. And that's part of the reason why I like Echo Park, because usually if they have a extremely girly collection, they've offset it with a boy collection as well. And I appreciate that because I have a boy. Okay, last thing that needs to get adhered is this right here, I think. I'll double check here in a second by doing the bend test. Thank you, Janet Madison, for naming it. Oh, and if you don't know who Janet Madison is, she is RTS scrapbooking on on YouTube and Patreon. Patreon's $1 a month, and she puts out some great content if you are in the mood for a new scrappy person. Also, if you're in the mood for a new scrappy person, go check out the Rainbow Hop, the Thru the Rainbow Hop, listed in the playlist down below, because there are a lot of new people who are joining the hops, and you get inspiration throughout the month. So I'm always on the 4th week of the month, and each person gets a specific week number. Yeah, there's my adhered, fun, Thru the Rainbow, multicolor layout. So come check us back out next month for some more inspiration. It'll be something different than multicolor. I do encourage you to take this time to go through your multicolor section of your stash and see what you want, see what you don't want, see if you can play with anything that immediately sparks creativity. Go use it. Please go use it. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.